Your world is going through the final stages of evolution from a third-dimensional society to a fifth-dimensional society. The classifications we are working with are becoming common knowledge to the appointed, and so you do not need to delineate every aspect. Primarily, the fifth dimension takes on the capacity to love and transfer knowledge on a more universal basis in the mind of the whole. This provides for an intuitive landscape that is brought forth by an insight or the direct knowing of what is occurring. The third dimension is connected to the material reality as a prime focus of consciousness and to the chalice of the elemental and mineral second dimension where the solid firmament is grounded and contained upon your planet. Fifth-dimensional energy is streamed into the galaxy along measured timelines and connected to the morphogenic fields of creation that are structured into the emotional astral planes. To clarify further, the movement of fifth-dimensional evolution pertains to the purification and raising of the energy level of the astral-emotional fourth-dimensional level to hold the purposeful awareness of the fifth-dimensional energies. From the Sirian perspective, the human elements are unaware of other existences. The whole point of this exercise in communication is to bring your level of awareness up to a state of perception where you can trust this transformation and see past the limitations of your third-dimensional world. The comfort levels of your world are gone as the acceleration of time has speeded up to an immense degree. This ride will end up in the fifth-dimensional consciousness where you will see the formation of a new generation of awareness and hence a new world. Your third-dimensional bodies will still exist on the earth plane and your lives will remain within a similar context, yet you will find that your mind and spirit have been transformed into fifth-dimensional consciousness. Presently, you are experiencing a war on the fourth-dimensional plane, which is concurrent with the exploitation of the second-dimensional mineral and elemental realms. The disturbances are being felt in the third dimension with a resounding crack in all the structures as the connection to the higher realms are being reestablished. Trust and the need for you to reconnect to your spirit or the fifth-dimensional being is becoming more and more important in this now. I am, as it were, part of that spiritual connection, and we are not speaking of a religious connection, as most of what you see as religion, or 99%, is misaligned fourth-dimensional energies that cause great distress and confusion. The way to determine if you are seeing fourth-dimensional or fifth-dimensional energies is to see if there is duality. The fourth dimension is dualistic and always in battles of polarized forces of good and evil. The gods that are being represented are in conflict and spend their time attempting to achieve third-dimensional power through humans and entities of lesser form. The way the dimensional system is structured is that there are octaves and harmonics which require a step down and an uplift of energies in order to transmute or transgress. Sirians communicate from the level of fifth dimension and sixth dimension with a chosen role to move into seventh dimension. Humans communicate from the levels of the third dimension and fourth dimension, and their role is to move into the fifth dimensional energies. In the second dimensional realms, for humans and for Sirians of fourth dimensional realms are challenged to overcome the tendency to drop down or digress or transgress the barriers and misuse this dimension for lower benefit. The upward spiral ascends as the discipline and the power grows in conscious integrity. The focus of evolution is a path of climbing in accordance with the plan of increased integrity and expanding capacity.